Derailed hike. I'm finished hiking because I don't have money to hike. Even though I have the deep desire to be at one with nature, it's still no match to the power of the dollar. The power of the dollar rat is enough to renew my soul and spirit, but not my deep desire. Being so close to nature gives one a different perspective on life. Usually our life is commingled with computers, laptops, and cell phones. Take all that away, and what you're left with essentially is the earth. You can almost feel the vibrations that the earth emits. It feels like I'm walking on the surface of Mars. My body notices that water is the essential part of life. Water seems so precious at this time. Water is more powerful than Pepsi. This powerful experience and powerful perspective isn't enough to purchase me a hiking trip. But thinking about it does make me feel kind of good. Or why not just walk around the neighborhood instead of Camelback Mountain? The earth comes into visualization. The earth seems to emit something powerful. The earth and my mind are always spinning. The earth comes into visualization. The earth seems to emit something powerful. The earth and my mind are always spinning. The earth comes into visualization. The earth seems to emit something powerful. The earth and my mind are always spinning. I spent all my money on jeans because I forgot I wanted to go on a hike. Material needs sit more prominently in one's mind. Even though I want to go hiking more, it wasn't situated as prominently as a pair of jeans. I enjoy my new pair of jeans as I sit in them. Maybe they can give me power to devise a plan to acquire just a little more money required for my favorite hiking spot, Camelback Mountain. All the money I spent on these jeans they should emit some sort of thinking ability. Although my jeans could, should, will impress this girl I'm interested in. After all, that is the reason I purchased them. They may impress her enough to purchase this hike for me. Then I could invite her, or she would by default be accompanying me if she's paying for it. Who am I kidding? I haven't even talked to this girl, and even if I did talk to her, there's no way she's paying for my hike. It's nothing more than wishful thinking on my part. I'm getting ahead of myself. The earth comes into visualization. The earth seems to emit something powerful. The earth and my mind are always spinning. The earth comes into visualization. The earth seems to emit something powerful. The earth and my mind are always spinning. The earth comes into visualization. The earth seems to emit something powerful. The earth and my mind are always spinning. As I sit in my really nice pair of pants, a magical idea is planted in my hand to visualize here in my room the first time I hiked up Camelback Mountain. After all, thinking about it briefly, before actually made me feel kind of good by doing this. Maybe I'll stumble on the good vibrations I receive from actually being there, so I start to think and imagine. I remember thinking to myself as I traverse the steep side of the mountain, Camelback Mountain is a serious mountain. It's no wonder hikers are always being rescued from here. I remember the precipitousness of the cliffs at points almost reaching 90 degrees, straight up and down. I remember after 30 minutes of hiking straight up to the top, standing on a small plateau, approximately 15 feet by 15 feet, not very big for being up this high. I remember thinking this plateau should have rails. I remember the wind is way stronger up here than on the ground. There was virtually no wind on the ground. I remember that I kneel close to the ground so I have better balance. Respect Mother Nature. I remember screaming, oh no, because my hat is whisked off by the wind. Now the wind is just getting dangerous. I remember as I inch closer to the edge to peer after my hat and to marvel how high I was able to climb without being rescued. Just the sight of the distance to the ground is enough to make my heart pound faster. I remember thinking to myself, I better get down from here, but being clutched at the sight of the entire valley from up here. I can see all the way to South Mountain Range and multitude houses and business buildings in between. Over there I see Hayden Butte Preserve. I come back to consciousness and I'm still in my room. Wow, these pants worked really good. I felt like I was really there. I remember these are my new favorite pair. of genes. The earth comes into visualization. The earth seems to emit something powerful. The earth and my mind are always spinning. The earth comes into visualization. The earth seems to emit something powerful. The earth and my mind are always spinning. The earth comes into visualization. The earth seems to emit something powerful. The earth and my mind are always spinning.